Again, welcome to Fusco Fields, as now we recognize the starters for the Indians. Batting first, shortstop, number 8, Chase Ruley. Batting second, second baseman, number 4, Jack Capo. Batting third, third baseman, number 7, Dylan Grise. Batting fourth, number 11, right field, Landon Erb. Batting fifth, first baseman, number 10, Ty Weber. Batting sixth, catching, number 5, Ricky Wiggins. Batting seventh, left field, number 18, Trey Hill. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 14, Nolan Stanzowski. Batting ninth, center fielder, number 3, Caden Vaught. Pitching, number 12, Landon Fields. Now we recognize the starters for Salesianum. Batting first, second baseman, number 3, Brooks O'Hanlon. Batting second, shortstop, number 2, C.J. Moxley. Batting third, first baseman, number 5, Matt McSorley. Batting fourth, catching, number 11, Jude Swift. Batting fifth, pitching, number 20, Jack Bushnowski. Batting sixth, right fielder, number 17, Tai Wu. Batting seventh, third baseman, number 4, Steven Catalina. Also batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 24, Brandon Emig. Batting eighth, left fielder, number 1, Michael Deloso. And rounding out the order, batting ninth, center fielder, number 7, Cole Graham.
Hello, and welcome to Fusco Fields on the campus of Salesianum. And despite spring break, baseball isn't stopping, as today, Salesianum is back at home taking on the Indian River Indians. I'm Johnny Jacobs. Me and Nick Becker will be your commentators today.
Yes, thank you, Johnny. As he said, even though with spring break basically in the middle of our spring break here, we still are here at the field playing some baseball.
Definitely. You got a pretty big game for Salesianum today. Indian River is 8-2. They've scored 99 runs over their 10 games while allowing only 14.
Yeah, taking a look at their last game, they played John Dickens, and they beat them from a score of 26-0.
Definitely.
That's a very impressive scoring and a very dominant win for the Indian River Indians.
Definitely. On the mound today for Salesianum, we have Bushnowski. On this season, he has 12 strikeouts and has a 2.25 ERA.
Very solid, very solid.
Very solid. He'll definitely need to be on his A game today to stop this Indian River lineup.
Behind the plate tonight for Salesianum is Jude Swift, normally Jimmy Gray, but unfortunately he did go down with an injury about a week ago. Broke his wrist or somewhere in his hand, I believe. So he should be, I believe, out for the rest of the season, unfortunately, which is a very tough break for Salesianum, as losing arguably one of their best hitters and definitely their best catcher.
Definitely.
Today also the first game since Coach Ted Godfrey got his 200th win. So congratulations to Coach Godfrey, and look for more of the same. Swift throw down to Moxley, and we are about ready to get started. Starting the game off tonight, playing short, is Chase Riley for the Indians. Seeing if he can do some damage early to knock Bushnowski off his game. Pitch. Taken in there for strike 1. Good start. The 0-1 pitch. In there for Ball 1. One count here to Ruley. Pitch inside for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Taken outside for ball strike 2. The payoff pitch. Low for ball 3. Full count here as Bushnowski keeping it close there at the plate. Trying to get Ruley to chase at something. He's not biting. Full count pitch. Low for ball 4 as Bushnowski walks the first batter of the game.
Ruley's had 10 stolen bases so far this season, so that puts a dangerous man on base for Indian River.
Yeah, you can expect him to swipe a bag or two in this first inning.
Sorry for the minor interruption.
Batter now is Jack Capo playing second base today as he takes low for ball as Swift goes out for a mound visit to check on his pitcher.
Yeah, Capo, 14 RBIs, 10 extra base hits on the season. Definitely one of the stronger players in this Indian River lineup. He's looking to add another to that RBI total with a runner in scoring position.
Comes 2-0 here to Capo. Really leads off second. Pitch. Taken for strike 1. Good job by Bushnowski to get back into the count after getting him down to 2-0. Two-one pitch. Taken outside for ball 3. Bushnowski working a little bit of a jam with a 3-1 count here. And as that pitch clips the edge of the strike zone for strike 2. Bushnowski 1 strike away from his first strikeout of the game and the first out of the game here for the Salesianum team. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good job by Bushnowski to get that strike 3 so he can get 1 out with a runner in scoring position now.
Strike 3, strikeout number 13 on the year.
Good numbers for Bushnowski. Ball downstairs. Pitch high, called for strike number 1. The 1-1 pitch now to Dylan Grise playing third base today. Check swing, did not go. Ball 2. 2-1 pitch here to Grise while Ruley leads off second. He started his afternoon off with a walk and then got to second on a passed ball. So he's definitely looking to score with a base hit here. Takes off for third. Swifts throw down, not in time. Drewley steals his next base.
Rice will now look to add to his 12 RBIs so far this season with a runner on third.
Swinging a ground ball hit. Catalina gloves it, looks at the runner at third, throws, gets the out at first. There's 2 outs here on the bottom of the first.
Great play. Able to get the out at first, able to hold the runner on third. It's 2 outs now.
The right fielder, Landon Erb, up now as he takes upstairs for strike 1. Bushnowski, a little bit of a struggle walking the first batter, and eventually him reaching third on a pass ball and then a stolen base, but now got 2 quick outs. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Bushnowski now 1 strike away from the sit. Pitch misses outside for ball 1.
Yeah, we see Bushnowski continuing to lean on the fastball here.
Definitely, with his velocity, I would too. 1-2 pitch. Off speed upstairs for ball 2. Two and 2 pitch here to the right fielder. And that misses the zone by the slimmest of margins.
Yeah, we're starting to see Bushnowski start to go to the off speed to try to get the strikeout.
Full count here to Erb. Swinging a foul back to the backstop. Count remains 3-2. That's Ty Weber, the first baseman, awaits in the on-deck circle.
Yeah, 3-2. We've seen Bushnowski go off speed to try to get strikeouts in these situations. Let's see what he does here.
Strike number 3. What a pitch by Jack Bushnowski. And that ends the top of the first inning as we go to the bottom of the first. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Sal's as the Sal's retreat to the dugout, hopefully to get some hits and some runs on the board in the bottom of the first. We'll be right back. Leading off the top of the first, second baseman number 3, Brooks O'Hanlon. Brooks O'Hanlon leads off the top of the first here for the bottom of the first, for the Sal's. Hopefully to reach base to get an early run, an early lead against this Indian River team. First pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. There we go. We're back. Pitch misses outside for ball 2. Getting the start here for the Indians is number 12, Landon Files.
Fouls, 9 strikeouts, no runs allowed over 5.1 innings pitched.
It's pretty decent. Pitch in for ball 3. .30 pitch here to O'Hanlon. Inside, called strike 1. O'Hanlon was about to throw the bat and run down to first.
Yeah, looked pretty surprised with that call.
O'Hanlon awaits a 3-1 pitch. Upstairs for ball 4 as O'Hanlon takes an early walk. The shortstop, number 2, C.J. Moxley. Moxley up now, getting the start over at shortstop. O'Hanlon leads off first, short lead. Moxley bunts, foul. 0-1 now to Moxley. As Godfrey calls out his little cheat sheet for his players.
O'Hanlon's 7 steals on first base.
Definitely looking to see if he can take back. Throw back to first, not in time.
Definitely. Look for Salesianum to be aggressive here.
Definitely, I would. 0-1 pitch. Inside for ball 1.
Yeah, we saw O'Hanlon quite a generous lead on first base there.
Yeah, not trying to do too much, but still enough to where he can take off if needed. Throw back to first, safe again. As you can hear the chatter from the Salesianum dugout to tell O'Hanlon to get back. O'Hanlon takes off. And he is safe. It's safe at second as he takes the bag with him.
Yeah, O'Hanlon showing off the wheels there. Easily safe.
Trying to do a little hit and run with Moxley swinging. 1-2 count signals the umpire behind home plate. Now Moxley with a chance to drive in the first run of the game with O'Hanlon in scoring position over there at second. Shortstop creeping up behind O'Hanlon. Pitch. Swinging a grounder to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first, and he's out. And O'Hanlon takes off for third, and he slides in safely.
That brings McSorley up to the plate.
The first baseman, Matt McSorley. Matt McSorley up now with a chance to drive in the run. Only first run of the game, only 90 feet away.
Yeah, McSorley batting .230, 3 RBIs so far. Definitely looking for his 4th here.
Very good numbers for McSorley so far. It's very good base running by O'Hanlon, too, to get down to third on the throw to first. First pitch to McSorley is fouled off towards the Indian dugout. As that one might have clipped the Indian River catcher, Ricky Wiggins, as the umpire walks out to deliver Fields a new ball. Looks like the catcher will be okay. And we get set here for the 0-1 pitch. Jude Swift behind the plate tonight on deck, waiting for his chance to do some damage. 0-1 pitched. Swing and a miss upstairs. McSorley chased a little bit on that one. Maybe a little too. McSorley drive deep to left center field. Left fielder catches it. Makes a throw home, and O'Hanlon is safe.
Hanlon is safe. We apologize for the brief technical difficulties here.
The catcher, Jude Swift. That was a great throw there by the left fielder, Trey Hill. I didn't think he was going to come anywhere close to getting the Speedy O'Hanlon, but he almost got him. Throw a little offline, but still very good throw. Pitch to Swift, grounds it to short, fields it cleanly, throws over to first, and Swift is retired. As the Sal's get 1 run in that inning off of a Brooks O'Hanlon walk, and then him advancing to third on 2 steals, and him getting in with a Matt McSorley sacrifice fly. We'll be back with the top of the second here in just a moment. First baseman, Ty Weber. Oh my God. Ty Weber leading off the top of the second here for the Indian River. Pitch low for ball 2. Bushnowski getting a very impressive 2 strikeouts in the last inning, hoping to continue that dominance and get more.
Weber 9 hits so far on the season. So he can get another one off Bushnowski as that one's foul.
It's fouled back behind the Indian River fans. Brings the count to 2-1. Here to the first baseman. 2-1 pitch. Inside for ball 3. Bushnowski walked Chase Ruley, the first batter of the game, but did get 3 quick outs after that. So as it's grounded over to Moxley, Moxley backhand, throw to first. What a play by Moxley.
Definitely. Great throw there.
Catcher, Ricky Wiggins. Ricky Wiggins now takes upstairs for ball 1. Pitch in there for strike 1, and that had some heat on it. I could hear it up here from the booth. 1-1 pitch here to Wiggins. Fouled off to the back screen. Strike 2.
Definitely, Wiggins is going to need to battle in this count now.
With a 1-2 count, see what Bushnowski has. Pitch. Grounded back to Bushnowski. Glove save as he flips it over to McSorley for out number 2. What a heads-up play by Bushnowski. Left fielder Trey Hill. It's a great play by Bushnell. It's a great play by Bushnowski. Grounded just foul. Just out of Catalina's range.
Hill struggled on the season, batting 174 so far. Let's see if he can improve that average here. He'll definitely be looking for it.
Definitely, I would too. 1-1 pitch. High for ball 2.
We see Bushnowski starting to go more towards some of the off-speed stuff after relying so much on the fastball to get him the first 2 outs.
Bushnowski's pitch is low for ball 3. Yeah, he's definitely relying a little bit more on his off-speed because I feel like once you get through the heart of the order, they relay to each other what he's throwing. That one's fouled straight back to make it a full count. As the DH stands on deck for Indian River, that being Nolan Stanislavski. 3-2 pitch from Bushnowski. Outside for ball 4 as he walks the left fielder Hill.
Second walk Bushnowski has issued so far today.
The designated hitter, Nolan Stanislavski.
Stanislavski up for Indian River.
First pitch to Stanislavski outside for ball 1. Bushnowski now pitching with 2 outs as 2 quick ground outs. That one outside for ball 2. Bushnowski's struggling a little bit to command his pitches, but hopefully he can get it back later. Get some outs. 2-0 pitch. Swung on. Fell right into the glove of Swift. This now is a 2-1 count with 2 outs, and here in the top of the first, Salesianum leading by 1. Hill leads off first, steals first. Throw down, and he is out. What a throw by Swift.
Definitely great throw.
And on that note, we will be right back with the bottom of the second here on WSAL. Leading off the top of the bottom of the second, pitcher Jack Bushnowski. Bushnowski takes his first pitch. He sees inside for strike one. Bushnowski doing pretty well on the mound with 2 strikeouts in the first 2 innings. He takes that off speed inside for strike 2.
Definitely. Bushnowski, one of Salesianum's more powerful bats, hit a home run last time we were here against New York Charter.
He did. He was responsible for 2 of those 3 runs that game, that being with a ground rule double, his first at bat, and then eventually scoring, and then the solo home run he hit. Swinging a foul out of play. Bushnowski staying alive here with 2 strikes on him. Pitch outside for ball 2. Very close pitch there. But good eye by Bushnowski to take that 2-2 pitch. Swinging, foul. That one had some heat on it. I thought that was going to hit the wall. That was just foul, hitting the fence over there, separating the trees from the grass here at Fusco Fields.
Just foul. We see Bushnowski's power there.
Swinging a grounder to second base. Fields it, throws over to first, and out. Right fielder, Tai Wu. Tai Wu up now, playing right field. Made some really nice catches last time we were here at Fusco Fields. Very good defensive fielder, I would say, and a pretty good hitter and a very good base stealer. Check swing, no, he did not. Ball 1. Pitch to Wu. Good eye by Wu. Takes it for a ball.
Good eye. That's part of what makes him such a dangerous hitter.
Yeah, and Wu, having a football background as well as a receiver, gives him very excellent speed. Wu goes to bunt, called for a strike.
You're down in the count now. Let's see if he can battle.
1-2 now here to Wu. High for ball 2. Count even at 2 now for Tai Wu. So he looks to get on base here. Hopefully gets takes for ball 3. Wu now with a 3-2 count, hopefully to get on base for the designated hitter, Emig. Pitch grounded over to second again. Wu speedy and a good pick by the first baseman. This gets the speedy Wu. Designated hitter, Brandon Emig. Emig up now, getting the spot at the designated hitter position. Seeing if he can do some damage with 2 outs here. First pitch taken outside for ball 1.
Yeah, Emig is a pitcher. He has yet to bat so far this season. Let's see what he's got.
1-0 pitch to Emig. Swing and a foul back to the backstop. 1-1 count. I think hopefully maybe what Godfrey's plan is to put him at the DH spot, get him some swings, and then if Bushnowski needs to take a little rest, just flop the 2. Pitch low for ball 2. Brandon Emig on the mound with some very good velocities, touched 90. As he drives that one into center field. In comes center fielder, and he makes the catch, retiring Emig, finishing off the second inning. As we will be back with the top of the 3rd here on WSAL. Stanizowski leading off the top of the third as he fouls one off the backstop for strike one. Stanizowski was hitting in the top of the second as the runner was thrown, as Hill was thrown out at second. As he takes that pitch for ball one.
Stanisiewski has hit 2 triples so far this season.
That's very impressive, especially for a guy of his stature. Swinging deep fly ball to center field. Graham running back, and he will make the catch.
It's a great
Way
play.
to track that one down by Cole Graham.
Definitely. Great play. Just tracked it down, got under it, made the play.
Center fielder, Caden Vaught. Caden Vaught rounding out the order here today, playing center field, made a good catch to end the top of the second as he takes strike in there, pitch in there for strike one. Ruley on deck, got to third in the first inning via a walk, a stolen base, and then advancing on a ground ball to third. 1-1 pitch, swinging fouled to the screen. So now Jack gets into a 1-2 count. Quick inning so far here for Bushnowski as he gets the Stanizowski to fly out in about 3 pitches.
Definitely. This has been a quick
Pitch
game
outside for a ball. Swift is ready to throw down to Catalina. Pitch grounded past the diving Catalina there for the first hit of the game, surprisingly. Shortstop, Chase Ruley. Ruley up now, walked his first at bat. He swings and fouls that one off of either Swift or the umpire. I believe it was Swift. He gives a thumbs up that he's all right. Pitch to Ruley upstairs for ball one.
Upstairs, we're seeing Bushnowski's control begin to fade in this third inning.
Vaught leads off first. Pitch in there for strike two. Bushnowski's got Ruley here in a 1-2 count. Pitch fouled down the first base line and out of play. O'Hanlon and Moxley, they're playing their respective positions at second and short in double play depth, hopefully to get ground ball to end this inning. 1-2 pitch to Ruley. Runner goes. Swinging a fouled pop-up. Out of play for McSorley.
Foul ball. We start to see Indian River's aggressive approach that's won them so many games to this point. I don't think many coaches would be willing to send the runner there.
Definitely not, hopefully. Especially with Swift's arm back there getting Hill out in the last inning. Bushnowski steps off, looks over at first. See if Vaught goes again. 1-2 pitch, no runner. Upstairs and hit the backstop, and Vaught will easily take second on the wild pitch by Bushnowski. Now really batting here with a runner in scoring position. Let's even get a single to tie this game up. 2-2 count here to Ruley. The pitch. In there for ball 3. Like outside. Really doing a very decent job at working a 3-2 count after getting down 1-2. Full count pitch. Swinging grounded to Catalina. Takes a look at the runner at second. Throws over to first, and he is out. Good play by Catalina to get the second out of the inning.
Definitely great play to put out the speedy Ruley.
Second baseman, Jack Capo. Capo up now. Struck out his first at bat back in the first inning. See if he can do something with a runner on second. Pushnowski with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Yeah, Capo, one of the stars of this Indian River lineup. 14 RBIs, 10 extra base hits so far this year. He's definitely going to be looking to add another RBI here.
Very dominant stat line there from Capo. Vaught dancing off second base. A 1 pitch. Swinging, it popped up on the infield. Moxley yelling for it, and he will make the third out of the inning. There's a Sal's escape, a one-out jam with a runner on second. And we'll be back with the bottom of the third inning here on WSAL. Leading off the bottom of the third inning, left fielder Michael Deloso. Deloso here batting with his first at-bat of the game. Got Deloso, Graham, and then back up to Hanlon this inning. Deloso swings and misses at the first pitch he sees. Deloso playing left field today, normally an infielder, but converted to an outfielder about a year ago. As he takes low for ball 1.
Yeah, we start to see a more aggressive plate approach from Salesianum here.
Definitely swinging at first pitch strikes. It's a 1-1 pitch. Low, fouled off behind the plate. Now into a 1-2 count. Here's Deloso as Graham waits on deck, seeing if he can get something going for the Salves with his first at-bat of the game. 1-2 pitch to Deloso. High, ball 2.
Of course, Fields has been dominant so far this year. Not really that much this game, though.
Off-speed pitch hit center field. That will fall into the glove for out number 1. Rounding out the order, number 3, center fielder Cole Graham. Cole Graham up now looking for his first at-bat of the game and hopefully the first hit for the Salesianum lineup. First pitch to Graham. Swinging a ground ball to shortstop. Fields throws over to first and gets Graham out with ease. O'Hanlon back up now, walked and scored the first run of the game. Second baseman, Brooks O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon takes in there for strike 1.
Definitely took the off-speed pitch.
0-1 pitch to O'Hanlon. Outside for strike 2.
Hanlon quickly finds himself down in the count.
See if he can battle back here with 2 strikes. Umpire calls time. Hanlon steps out of the box. 0-2 pitch to O'Hanlon. Takes low for ball 1. Good eye there by Brooks to take that off-speed low in the dirt. Pitch upstairs for ball 2. Good discipline by O'Hanlon, laying off these pitches.
Definitely.
2-2 pitch to O'Hanlon. And it hits him. And O'Hanlon will take his second walk of the game. Shortstop, C.J. Moxley. C.J. Moxley grounded out his first at bat.
Yeah, has an opportunity here with the speedy O'Hanlon on base.
See if he can steal another bag. First pitch to Moxley. Taken for ball, strike 1. They did a little hit and run as O'Hanlon stole second. Moxley fouls that one off, out of play. Now Moxley down into an 0-2 count. See if O'Hanlon takes off. A little hit and run, see if he can find some outfield grass.
Definitely be taking off here. Let's see if Fields goes off speed.
Throw back to first, and O'Hanlon is safe. McSorley waits on deck as he drove in O'Hanlon with a sacrifice fly to left field. O'Hanlon goes, throw down, and he is safe. O'Hanlon's second stolen base of the night tonight.
Second stolen base. That's his 10th steal on the season.
Moxley waits the 1-2 pitch from Fields. Let's look at O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon dancing at second. Pitch low for ball 2. Good eye by Moxley as that pitch just missed the bottom of the zone. Now the runner in scoring position. See if Moxley can get a base hit to score O'Hanlon. Pitch outside for ball 3. Good plate discipline by C.J. Moxley to avoid the off speed out of the zone.
Definitely. Plate discipline, one of Salesianum's biggest strengths here.
Fields ready for the 3-2 pitch. And pitch to Moxley. Fouls out of play. Staying alive here is C.J. Moxley. Support from the Salesianum bench as they're cheering for Moxley to hopefully get a hit or a walk here. Step off, over to second, no throw. Now Hanlon will retreat back safely.
So a full count. Moxley tries to put the second run on Fields.
Still no hits here for the Sals as O'Hanlon fake steals and a ball hit over the dugout. Steloso will grab it. Moxley will continue to stay alive here with a 3-2 count. Moxley really driving up Fields' pitch count in this game. Moxley hits a sharp ground ball to shortstop, throws over to first and retires that shortstop. No runs, no hits, and no errors here in the bottom of the third as we get ready for the top of the fourth here on WSAL. Top of the fourth. Third baseman, Dylan Grimes. Grimes grounded out to third, his first at bat. Seeing if he can get another hit for the Indians, as they only have one. Pitch swung on and missed. Strike one. Good job by Buchnowski to get ahead in the count. It's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Buchnowski's definitely on his best game today.
Definitely starting this inning off strong with 2 straight strikes. 0-2 pitch. No swing this time as he takes downstairs for ball 1. One-two pitch in the dirt for ball 2.
Yeah, Buchnowski's trying to get him to chase. He's not buying it though.
Here's the 2-2 pitch from Buchnowski. Swinging a line in between Catalina and Moxley over to Deloso in left field, as there's the second hit of the game and the second hit for the Indian lineup. You have some activity over there in the Indian bullpen. Warming up his left fielder, Trey Hill. He might have to come on for Landon Fields, the current pitcher. See what the coach will decide to do. Scores to bunt, misses for strike 1. Landon Erb up to bat now. Struck out his first at bat. See what he can do. He shows bunt. Catalina creeping in from third. Bunt squared and missed for strike 2. 2 quick 0-2 counts here from Buchnowski and from this Indians lineup. See if Buchnowski can finish off Erb right here. Steps off, no throw back to first. Grimes will slide in safely. Pitch in the outside corner, called strike 3. The third K from Jack Buchnowski. And the first out in this inning.
Yeah, tried to check his
First
swing.
baseman, Ty Weber. Ty Weber up now, grounded out to third. Runner goes. Swift's throw down, almost hits Buchnowski on the mound. As Grimes will slide in safely to second. Looks like Swift tripped a little bit, throwing down to second as he almost plunked Buchnowski in the lower back.
Yeah, this is where Salesianum really misses Grimes.
Definitely. As Hill, warming up in the bullpen, retreats back to the dugout. Or on second, pitch taken in for strike 1. Well, one pitch here to Weber, the batter, playing first base. Pitch inside for strike 2. Great pitch by Buchnowski.
Weber's looking to add to his 10 RBIs so far this season. But 2 strikes on him now. Let's see what he does here.
Pitch to Weber, fouled off, back towards the Indian dugout. Count remains 1-2. Yeah, Weber is looking to add to his RBI total, as you said, with a runner on second. So a single should score the runner. Grimes as a swing and a foul out of play. Count remains 1-2. See what Buchnowski decides to do here with a 1-2 pitch after 2 straight foul balls. Grimes dancing off second. Buchnowski takes a look. Fires home as a foul ball over towards Sal's dugout now. Good barehanded snag by Coach Godfrey. Count still 1-2. Weber not giving up right now. Still trying to look for his first hit of the game.
He's making Buchnowski earn it.
Yeah, definitely. Buchnowski with the pitch. Swinging a ground ball over to O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon fields it over to first for out number 2.
Yeah, the runner advances to third.
Catcher Ricky Wiggins. Ricky Wiggins, the catcher, now up to bat with 2 outs and a runner on third. So base hit will tie the game. First pitch in there for strike one. Bushnowski definitely getting good command of first pitch strikes. See if he can continue that throughout the rest of the game.
Definitely. He's been very strong starting at bat so far this game.
Pitch lined out to center. Graham calls it and makes a third out. As the Sal's still lead 1-0. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors on that inning. As the Sal's retrieve back to the dugout. Hopefully get some more runs on the board and some hits, hopefully. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Leading off the bottom of the 4th, first baseman Matt McSorley. McSorley leading off the bottom of the 4th here for the Sal's. Sacrifice fly his last at bat. See if he can give himself a hit. Pitch from Fields still back on the mound. Low for ball 1. Inside for ball 2. Fields having himself a pretty decent game so far as he's no-hitting the Sal's. 2-0 pitch to Matt. Ball inside for ball 3.
And McSorley drove in Sally's only run so far with the sacrifice fly to score O'Hanlon.
3-0 count here in McSorley. Takes there for strike 1. Indian River still only having the 2 hits of the game. As McSorley drives, ball on the ground over to left field, and that's the first hit of the Sal's. Catcher, Jude Swift. Jude Swift up now. Grounded out his last at bat. Now batting with a runner on first as he shows bunt. Pulls back, swings, and a pop up in the infield. First baseman go over and make the catch as Swift is retired. Pitcher, Jack Bushnowski. Bushnowski up on the mound, up to bat now, excuse me. See if he can get another hit for the Sal's and potentially another run. First pitch to Bushnowski. Outside for ball 1. Good plate discipline here from Bushnowski to lay off that pitch.
Definitely. McSorley's stolen 2 so far this season. Let's see if he can steal another one here.
See if he can make it 3. Bushnowski standing in the box, awaiting a pitch. Calls time, but is not granted, as he'll just step out as he takes strike 1. Bushnowski having the only 3 strikeouts of the game so far on the Indian River side. Pitch to Bushnowski. Swinging a drive. Foul. Just down the line.
Yeah, Bushnowski is showing off that power again.
Very close. Very close to being a fair ball. And if that's a fair ball, that's rolling all the way to the wall. And McSorley might have a chance to round third and score.
Oh, no, he definitely scores.
1-2 count here to Bushnowski as McSorley leads off first. See if Coach Godfrey wants him to take off. Throw back to first, and McSorley slides back safely.
Salesianum dugout getting a bit feisty there.
Definitely helping out their fellow brother over at first. And Bushnowski swing and misses for strike 3. First K for Wise. Right fielder, Tai Wu. Tai Wu up now. Grounded out his last at-bat back in the second. See if he can get a hit here as he takes upstairs for ball 1. Had to get out of the way of that one. As Fields gets his first K of the afternoon, that being Bushnowski. Fields checks over the runner at first.
Yeah, Fields has pitched almost 4 here. He's only pitched 5.1 so far on the season. So this is a real test for him.
Pitch in for a strike, and McSorley steals second safely as it goes in and out of the glove of the second baseman. Good backup there by the shortstop. As I think if the second baseman got that cleanly, McSorley was definitely out. But a bit of luck here over there on the Salesianum base running side.
Yeah, it's McSorley's 3rd steal.
As Wu prepares for the 1-1 pitch. McSorley, decent lead off, second. Pitch swung and miss by Wu. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here to Wu. Salesianum still leading 1-0 over Indian River. Feels 1 strike away from ending this inning. Takes a look over at McSorley over at second. 1-2 pitch to Wu. And that hit him. And Wu gets a free base after falling behind in the count 1-2. The designated hitter, Brandon Emig. Emig up now, not having many at-bats this year. Flew out to center his last at-bat. See if he can get something going for the Sal's. They have a run on first and second, 2 outs.
This is a huge chance for Salesianum. This is a chance to get a 2-out rally going. Definitely. They haven't been too productive so far today, so this is a huge chance.
Yeah, not being too productive, only scoring the first run back in the first inning off of a Matt McSorley sacrifice fly to score O'Hanlon. Oh, pitch. Emig takes a strike. Low. See if Emig can drive one to the gap to hopefully score Wu from first. A 1 pitch to Emig. Squirts away from the catcher, and both runners would advance. McSorley to third and Wu, to second. Now a base hit here scores definitely both of them. See if Emig can make it happen. See if he can blow this game open for the Sal's, giving the 3-0 lead. One pitch to Emig. Low behind the catcher. McSorley coming home. And he slides in safely as Wu will take third.
Yeah, we're seeing Wiggins start to lose his focus here. It's costly for Indian River as Salesianum scores.
Now a little bit of pressure lifted off of Emig, as now he's in a 2-1 count. See if he can get a hit to score Wu. Ball upstairs for ball 3. 3-1 count now to Emig. good plate discipline to take 3 straight balls after a swinging strike. Pitch to Emig. In there for strike 2. Full count here. Now see if Emig can battle.
Yeah, we saw Phil start to go to the off speed. We might see another one here.
And we do. And Emig grounds that to the first baseman, and he boots it. And Emig will get on first safely, as Wu will come around from third to score. 2 runs in the inning. As it's an error on the first baseman. We have a mound visit from one of the coaches. I believe Fields thought that was him taking him out. Manager retrieves back to the dugout. Left fielder, Michael Deloso. Michael Deloso batting now with a runner on first with 2 outs. Here's the Cell, scored 2 runs in this inning off of a pass ball and an error by the first baseman. Scores a bunt, ball in the dirt. Throw back to first, Emig slides back safely. Emig almost backpicked by the catcher, Wiggins. Deloso takes that for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Popped up over in foul territory. First baseman, nice grab by the first baseman. And that will end the inning as the Sal's now take a 3-0 lead here, coming up at the top of the 5th inning here on WSAL. Trey Hill up now, leading off the top of the 5th, with Bushnowski still on the mound for the Sal's. A pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. In between the inning, Aiden Moore from the Sal's going over into the bullpen, warming up with some plyo balls, so might see an appearance from him. A 1 pitch from Bushnowski in there for strike 2.
Yeah, Hill flew out to center his last time up. Walked the first time, so let's see if he can get a hit here.
Pitch downstairs for ball number 2. A little commotion from the stands. Thinking that was strike 3. Very close. 2-2 pitch. Check swing fouled over to the Indian dugout, and a good catch by one of the people on the bench as it hits off the screen right into the glove. 2-2 pitch still. Outside for ball 3. Good leave there by Hill. Hill warmed up in the bullpen about an inning ago, seeing he might make an appearance as well. Pitch swung on. Foul territory, Wu running over, and no room for him as that lands out of bounds and rolls down the hill over towards the Salesianum practice baseball field and the rugby field. Good battle here by Hill. He takes it to a 3-2 count. Wisnowski's 3-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled. Out of play. No play from McSorley or Wu. He's really making Wisnowski work for this out.
Definitely. It's part of what makes Indian River so strong.
Stanizowski waits on deck. It's the pitch. Grounded foul. Nice play by the third base coach. He throws it right back to Wisnowski. Wisnowski's still in a 3-2 count here. Here's the pitch. Swung on and drove and up the middle for a base hit. The designated hitter, Nolan Stanizowski. Stanizowski up now, flew out his last at-bat. Now see what he can do with a runner in first. No outs. Pitch in there for strike one. I would say Wisnowski this game is very dominant with first pitch strikes.
First and second pitches, definitely.
0-1 pitch. In there for strike two.
Strike two. A little bit more patience than I'd expect from Indian River. I'd expect them to be straight swing, trying to close down this deficit, but they're remaining patient.
Swung and a miss. Strikeout number 4 for Wisnowski tonight. As Swift almost backpicked the runner Hill at first. Keaton Vaught, the center fielder, up now. Singled with his first at-bat as he got the first hit of the game. He takes in there for strike one. Wisnowski just proving our point, being very dominant with first and second pitch strikes. And there's a second pitch that's foul, grounded over to Catalina at third, throws over to first, and he is out.
That does put a runner in scoring position for the Indians, though.
Shortstop, Chase Ruley. Ruley up now, a walk and a ground out, his first two at-bats. Takes in there for strike one. Wisnowski just dominating first pitch strikes. This inning especially. On one pitch to Ruley. In there for strike two.
Yeah, we're starting to see a more patient approach from Indian River. It's not what I'd expect from a team that's in a deficit.
Looking over to the Sal's bullpen, Aiden Moore warming up now. See if he'll make an appearance, possibly next inning. 0-2 pitch, lined into right field. Wu retreats for it, and he falls for a base hit.
Throw home is cut off.
Runner Hill from second will score. This is the first run Wisnowski will allow this evening. Ruley's got himself a hit. He's now 1 for 2 with an RBI. First pitch to the second baseman Capo is outside for ball one.
Control it. Timing and looks.
2 outs now as Wisnowski will throw over to first safely. So if he runs in is Ruley. Capo 0 for 2. Runner takes off, and it's a hit and run. Ball lined into left field. Deloso fields it, and Ruley will only take second on that one.
Yeah, it's a great throw to hold the speedy Ruley up at third.
Third baseman, Dylan Grise. Dylan Grise up now with a runner on first and second.
Yeah, a bit of a 2-out rally for Indian River.
Definitely, after being very patient. As that ball's driven to center field deep, Graham running back and makes an over-the-shoulder catch. What a catch there by Graham that definitely saves 2 runs and definitely saves a tie game there for the Sals. As quick third out, and we'll be right back here with the bottom of the 5th inning on WSAL. Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning, center fielder Cole Graham. Cole Graham now up to bat after he made a spectacular over-the-shoulder catch to save 2 runs in the top of the last inning. First pitch to Graham, high for ball 1. Graham takes that pitch for ball 1. 1-0 pitch here from Fives. Graham bunts. That's a great bunt as Fives picks it up, and he is safe at first. An infield single here from Cole Graham.
Yeah, it's just some great baseball there. Puts down the bunt, great hustle to beat the throw. Can't really ask for much more.
Second baseman, Brooks O'Hanlon. Brooks O'Hanlon up now. Walked his first 2 at bats, so he's 0-0 this afternoon. But he did score the first run of the game. Throw over to Graham. He slides back safely. O'Hanlon trying to get himself a stat here as he bunts. And that's a great bunt by O'Hanlon. No throw to first, and that's 2 back-to-back bunts for the Salesianum baseball team. What a bunt by both O'Hanlon and Graham.
Definitely, we're starting to see some aggressive baseball here.
The shortstop, C.J. Moxley. C.J. Moxley up now, grounded to third and short in his last 2 at-bats. See if he can get something going. Continue this rally. Maybe another bunt. Doesn't look possible with both corners, the third baseman and the first baseman up. Oh, but he will try and bunt anyway. As it calls for strike 1. Both runners retreat back to their separate bases. No outs here in the top of the 5th, bottom of the 5th. As runner on first and second here for C.J. Moxley. Fives steps off. Oh, 1 pitch to Moxley. In there for ball 1. Evens the count up at 1.
Yeah, we're starting to see Fields go more to his off-speed stuff early in at-bats instead of using it purely as a strikeout pitch.
Definitely. Shorley waits on deck. He's driven in a run and singled and scored in his 2 at-bats. Bunt, throw up high, throw back to second, and Graham slides in safely. Moxley looking to bunt again. Takes upstairs for ball 2. 2-1 pitch here to Moxley coming up as Fields steps back on the mound. See if Moxley continue the bunt train. Hopefully put down another bunt. First baseman is in on the grass. Third baseman creeping up on the grass as well. Moxley goes to bunt, pulls away, and takes a strike. 2-2 pitch here to the shortstop. No more bunt here from Moxley. See if he can get a single here to score 1. O'Hanlon leads off first. Graham leads off second.
Shortstop and second baseman are both at double play depth. The runner on first.
2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Back to the backstop. And out of play. Still a 2-2 pitch here to CJ Moxley. Looking for his first hit of the ball game.
Definitely also looking to add to his 2 RBIs on the season.
Definitely trying to look to get that number up. Hopefully can in this at-bat. Pitch to Moxley. Upstairs for ball 3. Good plate discipline by CJ Moxley.
Definitely. That's a great take, especially with 2 strikes.
Definitely, especially with two strikes and the location. Yeah, it was a little high, but I feel like, especially with a runner in scoring position, most players get antsy. Still swing at that. Full count pitch here to Moxley. Files looking back at the runner at second. And the pitch. Swinging a drive up to center field. Center fielder has it. Graham looking to tag. And Graham will not. Moxley will fly out.
Yeah, Moxley flies out. That's just too shallow to allow the runners to tag.
First baseman, Matt McSorley. McSorley up now. He's 1 for 1 with a single, a run scored, and an RBI, driving in Brooks O'Hanlon on a sacrifice fly, his first at-bat. Now looking to get a couple more RBIs. We got a runner on first and second. 2 speedy runners at that. McSorley calls time.
Salesianum might look to bunt here despite the situation not conventionally calling for one.
No bunt for McSorley as he fouls the first pitch he sees out of play behind the backstop. Good swing by McSorley, just a little off timing as he fouls that one. Pitch to McSorley, swing and a miss for strike 2. Files definitely looking sharp after the first 2 runners get on base via bunt as he gets Moxley to fly out to center and now has McSorley in a 0-2 count with 1 out. See what he'll do. 0-2 pitch to McSorley. High, ball 1.
Yeah, that's the second time he's tried to get the hitter to chase high on an 0-2 count.
McSorley doesn't bite this time. 1-2 pitch now here to McSorley. The pitch outside for ball 2. Now McSorley battling back to get back to an even 2-2 count.
Yeah, runner's looking antsy there.
Yeah, Graham looks a little antsy on second, definitely wanting to get over to third.
Yeah, has a generous lead. Shortstop's not covering.
Shortstop hops over, hops back to his position, double play depth. Now the second baseman hops over, try and cover Graham. Pitch to McSorley, low for ball 3. As Graham gets caught in a rundown now, and Graham will slide into third, out. Thrown to second. O'Hanlon is safe at second, and now he retreats to third. As a throw from third to second is a little overthrow. But the Indians do get 1 out, that being Graham being a little too. As the umpire walks over to the third baseman to make sure he's all right. It looks like he's okay. Graham got caught in a rundown, looking a little too antsy, trying to go over to third. And they caught him in a little pickle. As O'Hanlon will take over as the lead runner now. Now McSorley batting now with a runner on third with a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Let's see if McSorley can make some magic happen. Pitch to McSorley. Upstairs for ball 3. Full count pitch here. In there for ball 4. Very close pitch. catcher, Jude Swift. Jude Swift up now with a runner on first and third. See if Coach Godfrey wants to move over McSorley to second. See if he can get 2 runners in a scoring position with the powerful Swift up to bat now. Wisnowski waits on deck.
Swift looking for his 4th RBI here.
Pitch to Swift outside for strike 1. Just caught the corner.
Just caught the corner. Yeah, we see the changeup from Fields.
A 1 pitch here to Swift. Swung on and belted into the gap. And O'Hanlon will score easily. And McSorley around second, around third. And McSorley will score all the way from first on the double from Jude Swift.
Throw's cut off.
The throw was bobbled by the left fielder a little bit as Jude Swift will rally and get 2 RBIs on that RBI double. They're going to have a pinch runner here for Swift. It will be Brady Knabb as the left fielder Hill will come in to relieve Fields of his duties tonight.
Definitely. Salesianum takes the lead 5-1. Yes, Salesianum 5 runs on only 3 hits. They've put on a masterclass in base running. Aside from Graham getting home the rundown. Hill with a 2.10 ERA over 2 appearances.
Hill will take over on the mound for Fields as Fields will take his position out in left field. Hill will take his last couple pitches as positions will retreat back to their respective position.
Yeah, 5 strikeouts, 2 runs over 3.1 innings pitched for Hill. He's the only player on their staff to permit a home run so far this year. He's issued 2 walks over those 3.1 innings pitched. So
pinch running for the catcher, Jude Swift, is Brady Knabb. Now batting, Jack Bushnowski. Bushnowski up now with Brady Knabb substituting or pinch running for Jude Swift at second. First pitch swing and a miss by Bushnowski. Bushnowski 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. See if he can get a single to score the speedy Knabb. Pitch in there for strike 2. Bushnowski disagreeing with the home plate umpire. Brady Knabb over there on second, very speedy in his off time, or I should say in the fall. He's going to be the QB1 for the Salesianum football team come fall.
Yeah, freshman.
Pitch outside.
Yeah, the freshman is looking antsy to steal.
Bushnowski with the 1-2 pitch. Pitch to Bushnowski. Lined through the middle, and Knabb will come around third, and he will score with ease as Jack Bushnowski gets his first hit of the ball game. As that marks the 3rd run in this inning for the Sals. Right fielder, Tai Wu. Tai Wu up now, batting with a runner on first and 2 outs here. Sals leading 6-1 over the Indian River Indians. Bushnowski leads off first. Pitch to Wu outside for ball 1.
0-3-1.
Aiden Moore was warming up in the Sal's bullpen, but doesn't seem to be there anymore. This pitch to Wu is in there for strike 1.
Yeah, Wu very consistent so far. He has 3 hits from his 5 at-bats so far this season. Looking to add another here with a runner on first.
Wu is 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out as that ball's in the dirt, and Bushnowski will take second easily. Aiden Moore does not seem to be in the bullpen for the Sal's, so it looks like they might ride out with Bushnowski there on the mound as they have a 6-1 lead now.
Yeah, Bushnowski on second now. He's been brilliant on the mound today.
Very good as Wu ground to short, off throw to short, and that will hop to the fence, and Wu will take second as Bushnowski will round third and head home as he scores the 4th run of the game, or the inning, excuse me, for the Sal's. Designated hitter Brandon Emig. As I see from Coach Godfrey telling Bushnowski he's going to go back in and pitch. Shortstop, second baseman over to Wu as that one is fouled off, out of play, off the bat of Emig.
Yeah, that's a souvenir for some spectators.
See if Emig can score another run here for the Sal's. They lead now 7-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. 0-1 pitch. Steps off. Looks over at Wu at second. Wu retreats safely. 0-1 count here to Emig. The pitch. Grounded to second base. Second baseman fields it cleanly. Throws over to first, and that ends the suffering for this Indian River team. As the Sal's score 4 runs and lead it 7-1 now over the Indian River Indians. We'll be back with the top of the 6th.
Now pitching for Salesianum, number 12, right-handed pitcher Aiden Moore.
Leading off the top of the 6th, right fielder Landon Erb. So Aiden Moore takes over the helm for Salesianum. Features really good off speed, sits around mid to high 80s. First pitch from Moore, off speed, in there for ball 1. Aiden Moore going to play his college ball next year at Washington College in Maryland. So congratulations to him as the umpire calls timeout midway through Moore's release. Talking to Moore about possible separation of his hands or something. Could be considered a balk if there was a runner on. Godfrey's going to come out and see what's going on.
Yeah, the Indian River coach appears to be coming out as well.
Could be a question of something on his wrist or something within his motion. A little confusion here on the diamond. A little bit more on Aiden Moore, who's a graduate of St. Edmunds Academy back in 2021. Appeared on the baseball team there and absolutely dominated, from what I remember. He tosses the rosin, awaiting for his second pitch here to the right fielder.
Yeah, it appears the discrepancy has now been solved.
Not too sure what that was about, but Moore ready to throw his second pitch to Herb. It was 1 for 3 on the evening. Pitch up there for strike 1. Good pitch there by Moore.
Scoreboard's showing 2 balls and 1 strike, so I guess that second pitch was called a ball.
I guess it was. This pitch low for ball 3. 3-1 here to Herb. See if Moore can battle back, get himself an out.
Yeah, Herb 0 for 2 on this game so far.
Pitch from Moore. Swung on deep to Wu. Wu will camp under it and make the first out of the inning. First baseman, Ty Weber. Aiden works back from a very weird call from the umpire that leads to an automatic ball. Moore now facing the first baseman, Weber. See if he can do some damage to him. First pitch in there for ball 1. Very close pitch from Moore.
Yeah, we're seeing Moore start to flex his off-speed stuff. It's very different from Buchnowski, who's primarily a fastball pitcher.
Definitely. 1-0 pitch from Moore. Swung, grounded, past Moore. Catalina reaching over and makes the play. Good play by Catalina from third to assist Moore. Moore is fired up now. Well, as he should be. Catcher, Ricky Wiggins. Catcher Wiggins comes up now as Moore looks fired up now. Oh, a pitch from Moore. And there for ball 1.
Yeah, Wiggins a few errors last time out that allowed some runs to score for Salesianum. So let's see if he can redeem himself at the plate.
1-0 pitch here from Moore. Fastball in there, bottom of the zone for ball 2. Moore definitely taking a different approach from Buchnowski, as Buchnowski goes from first pitch strikes, as Moore throwing 3 first pitch balls, but has been able to work himself around it, getting some 2 quick outs. Slider in there for strike 1 from Moore. I've played catch with Aiden, and he definitely throws hard. Definitely gets my hand all sore. 2-1 pitch from Moore. Up there for ball 3.
Yeah, Wiggins 4 doubles so far on the season, so there's some power in that bat, but Moore is keeping the ball away from him.
3-1 pitch on the way from Moore. Wiggins takes that for strike 2. Good pitch by Aiden.
Yeah, Wiggins thought he had a walk, started walking towards first. But
Full count here
for a strike.
now to Wiggins. See if Moore can sit him down. Ready, kicks and fires. And strike 3 swinging, and Aiden Moore is fired up. What a strikeout there from Aiden Moore. We'll be back here with the bottom of the 6th inning. Sal's lead at 7-1. off the back of a 4-run bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back here on WSAL. First pitch to DeLoso is fouled off to the backstop. Batters Michael DeLoso. Hill's still on the mound after his pretty rough last inning. So 0-1 pitch to DeLoso. Ducks, but great slider in there for strike 2. 0-2 pitch here to DeLoso. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Great pitching there from the pitcher Ty Hill to get DeLoso to strike out. Pitch hitting for the center fielder, Cole Graham. Number 27, Alex Gamble. Alex Gamble now pitch hitting for Graham. So take a first pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. As Graham's night will end, Gamble's will begin as he takes downstairs for ball 1.
Gamble 1 hit in his 7 at-bats so far this season.
Swing and miss, fouled.
Yeah, he'll definitely be looking to get his 2nd hit of the year.
Gamble, a 2029 grad, soon-to-be grad of Newman University for baseball. As he fouls that one back. See if Gamble can do something magical here with a 1-2 count. Pitch to Gamble. In there for ball 2. Good take by Gamble. As that curveball just dropped at the last second. 2-2 pitch here. Check swing. Yes, he did.
Yeah, Gamble doesn't look too pleased at that call.
Second baseman, Brooks. Oh, Hanlon. Hanlon up now, having himself a really decent game with 2 runs scored, a single, and 2 walks here. So very good game here for O'Hanlon. He takes there for strike 1. I believe I saw Sean McGuigan in the Sal's bullpen warming up, maybe coming on to close. So Hanlon takes downstairs for strike 2.
Yeah, Hanlon's worked himself into a tough count here.
0-2 pitch to O'Hanlon. Swing and a miss, strike 3. This is the first quick inning here for Indian River. Now Indian River will go retreat back into the dugout to hopefully to see if they can tie this game, if not take the lead in this final inning. as we'll be back with the top of the 7th here on WSAL.
Leading off the top of the 7th. Left fielder. Excuse me, Trey.
Your
As
bottom
we're back.
You go. It's it's out.
Hello. Designated hitter, Nolan Stanizowski. Just keep talking. Okay. Takes outside for ball 1. Moore getting his first out here quickly, and now working to Stanizowski.
Yeah, we apologize for the brief technical difficulties with
Stanizowski fouls that one off. He's now with a 1-2 count. One out here in the top of the 7th. Ada Moore looking to close this game out. Pitching to Stanizowski as he fouls that one back. Count goes for 1 and 2 again. Moore ready to throw his payoff pitch. 1-2 pitch here, Stanizowski. Kicks, fires. Upstairs for ball 2. Moore doing pretty well so far. Has allowed no hits, no base runners, and four batters, including 1 strikeout.
definitely very, very effective day for Salesianum.
Very effective for pitching and hitting. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and Moore is fired up after that big strikeout as he knocks off the power hitter Stanizowski.
It takes Indian River down to their
Center
last
fielder,
out.
Caden Vaught. So Moore collects a 2nd strikeout for him today as he faces Caden Vaught, the 9-hole hitter, and potentially the last batter of the game here. Pitch in there for ball 1. Moore not having too good of luck with first pitch strikes, but nonetheless still has gotten the outs. 1-0 pitch here from Moore. Kicks and fires. Upstairs. Ball 2 as Moore's hat falls off. All that power. 2-0 count here to the center fielder Vaught. Made some pretty nice plays out in center field, some pretty big catches for this Indian River team. He's now responsible for potentially the last out of the game. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Fired that one past Vaught.
Yeah, we're seeing a pretty decent balance of pitches here from Moore.
Takes a count to 2-1 here. Moore ready to fire his next pitch. Kick steals. Off speed upstairs for ball 1. 3-1 here to Moore. Got into a early 3-1 jam last inning, but battled back to finish the at-bat with an out. See if Moore can go 6 straight batters and 6 straight outs. Here's a 3-1 pitch from Moore. Pitch up and in for ball 4, excuse me, as Vaught takes the walk.
Yeah, it's a great take from Vaught. And that brings up
Shortstop, Chase, Ruley. This brings up Ruley now. He's having himself a pretty decent day as he is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk, as well as a ground out back in the 3rd.
Yeah, really speedy.
First pitch to Ruley outside for strike 1. Moore a little questionable with that call. A pitch hit to Ruley on the way. Moore kicks, fires. Runner takes off. Swift throws down. And it goes off the glove of O'Hanlon. A good backup by Moxley. Don't really think Salesianum is worried about that runner at second as O'Hanlon throws his arms up at the catcher like, why throw down? Because in this 7-1 ball game, that run does not matter. Moore now in a 2-0 count. Pitch to Ruley. Upstairs for ball 3. Moore struggling a little bit in this last inning with these two outs, struggling with a little bit of command.
Yeah, Ruley is a 300 hitter. There's not many other players you'd want up in a situation like this.
Definitely not. 3-0 pitch in there for strike 1. Moore looking to battle back after going down 3-0. See, if Moore does struggle here, one thing Salesianum does not lack is pitching depth. 3-1 pitch here to Moore. Swinging a fly ball deep to right field, and Wu will camp under it. And that is the ball game as Brooks O'Hanlon with a backflip over at second base. The win goes to Jack Busnowski, and Landon Fields takes the loss for Indian River. Final score here, Indian River 1 run, 4 hits on 2 errors. Salesianum 7 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Very nice, dominant win from Salesianum here from Fusco Fields. I'm Nick Becker saying good afternoon. See you next time.